I just want to expose you to people that have made it to the other side, and they're now practically using every day everything that they learned at World Changers Church International. Winning over depression, one of the definitions that I used for depression last month was external pressures being internalized and now weighing you down. And you know, the whole purpose in having young people that we interview up here is because if anybody knows, it's you guys. But tell us a little bit about the struggle, and then I want you to go in on how you finally came to grips with who you are in Him, and it brought you out of that struggle.
It was like this. This was my year. January, my grandmother passed. That took a toll on my mom. Mom had to have open heart surgery the month after my grandma passed. Exactly a month after that, I got into a car accident. After I got into that car accident, on Mother's Day, at like 12:01, I got into a second car accident.
And this is all after you've graduated high school?
This is all after high school. At the same time my grandma passed, it's like I'm leaving home. So my mom's feeling like everyone's leaving her. Me and my mom are both going through this battle with each other about trust, about loyalty, about, you know, who's there, who's not there. You know, I'm growing up, so it's like some things I might not listen to, or I might, you know, I'm able to make my own decisions, and then she gets offended by that. So it's so much that we've had to work through without having that angel there, who was my grandmother, to be able to help us.
I think my attack came internally.
Good.
And it started in your mind. If you start off not knowing, then you just do whatever, and that's fine. That's fine. That's dangerous, because when you get around certain people and you don't know your value, you don't say, I mean, Jesus knew who he was, and so he knew who he was. So when he hung around certain sinners or certain groups of people, it didn't affect him to a point where, yeah, why not? Let's do this. Let's roll. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't, like me, I didn't know. Because I'm saved, because I know, because, you know, my mom has taught me certain things, it was like I was still over here doing this, but the fact that I was doing this, the condemnation was constant. It was a constant thing. So I already didn't have value, and then on top of the condemnation portion, it made the value just plummet further and further down. And I think that because prior to that, I had a relationship with God. So I knew what that felt like in comparison to the everyday. And I think that normally people don't have the comparison, so they feel this emptiness, but they keep going. When I decided to be like, I have to pick myself up, and I gotta do what I gotta do. Immediately, it was like, I'm here, I was waiting, you done? As you continue to have your own relationship with God, that love begins to flow into you. And you may not know what it is. You may not understand that that's your value being brought up. That's your value. So when you be like, no, I'm not going to join y'all. Not today, y'all. I'm just not. I'll see y'all tomorrow, kind of thing. You begin to just not even have a taste for it anymore. It's your value going up.
As far as church and home, I feel like once you have that relationship with God, it's like unplugging from the matrix. And if I was to refer the matrix to anything, it would be the world. When you unplug from the matrix and you begin to truly identify with who you are in Him, and you truly begin to identify with, I'm in this world, but I'm not of this world. As she said, it's effortless.